Hey guys, video about Yangyang. Explain how this character works, best echo to choose and recommended stats, which skill invest in first, team recommendation and tips for gameplay. Yangyang can obtain stacks in many ways. After basic attack 4, after a special heavy attack, press hold attack and attack. After casting skill, special heavy attack and skill is one of the best combo during the combat. And we gain stack upon casting intro skill. Get 3 stacks to cast amazing animation Feather Fall. We can only trigger this in the mid-air. The first way is just jump and press basic attack. The second option I prefer more. After a special heavy attack, because after this animation we are in the air for a few moments, and press basic attack to trigger Feather Fall. One of my favorite combo is double special hold attack, skill, this is 3 stacks, and again 1 special heavy attack and boom, launch Feather Fall. During the combat, dodge is useful, no need to hold attack, just double press attack to trigger special heavy attack. Big tip, if you want to trigger Feather Fall by special heavy attack, be careful because you cannot control left and right, you can only jump if you want to change direction to avoid getting hit. Liberation skill, gather enemies. And plunge attack, very beneficial during the combat, great hitbox animation. This time, no need to invest in inherent skills. I main Yangyang in the last test server and I can tell you, don't need these skills. It's quality of life, yes, but during the combat I was right without. Better save materials and use on the other main DPS. You can do this later. Focus on the Forte and basic attack. This is where the main damage comes from Yangyang. For Echo Bolt, 5 set Aero Element Sonata, crit rate and aero damage. For substats, basic attack to buff Feather Fall damage and heavy attack for special heavy attack damage. Of course, crit rate and attack first. Big Boss Monkey would be your best option to get additional buff, and Yangyang can play as a sub DPS. Charge energy for your main DPS liberation, then you get 5-piece energy sonata. It's up to you if you wanna play as a main DPS or as a sub DPS to buff your main DPS. And here is an outro that we can see where we can boost our main DPS liberation energy so the main DPS can cast liberation faster. For team recommendation, I can tell most people will say she's a sub DPS, but she can be a good main DPS too, especially for the content like tower where you have many enemies. Alto can buff your aero damage and Verena or Baizi can buff your damage too. Or we can use Yangyang as a support charge battery for your main DPS liberation energy. Jian definitely will be happy, or you can use Yangyang in other team to speed up liberation energy for your main DPS. That's all from me, I see you on the next breakdown character and thank you guys for watching, bye bye!